So Kate had been working for us for a few years. She had done the original Cornhill training course over a couple of years. And then after a few years, it was looking like this was going to be her long-term employment. And I started a conversation with her in saying some further professional development, I guess you would call it, might be appropriate to invest further in her training for a lifetime of ministry. And we encouraged her to have a look at various training options.
The leaders training course felt like the right thing to do because it kind of follows on from Cornhill in quite a natural way. And it's based here in London, you can do it in person.
I think the biggest thing is confidence. Just feeling like she's had the training, she knows what she's talking about, and she's able to speak up is just so helpful. And for us to have the confidence that the training she's received is utterly faithful and helpful, biblical, clear, it's a win-win.
I think it's quite different to the stuff I've done with Proctrust in the past, in the sense that you kind of really get quite deep into one book of the Bible each semester, but also alongside that look at the kind of doctrine that kind of comes out of that particular book and other parts of the Bible. So you're doing kind of deep Bible dives. And I think when you're in a church like ours, where people are coming from quite far back or from very different church traditions, actually to be able to show people what the Bible actually says about these things and to be able to take them to the Bible and show them, yeah, it's just super helpful. Also, just to have a really good idea of one book of the Bible each semester, that's just been amazing for me to come away and then have confidence to say, okay, well, this term we're going to teach Hebrews in our small groups, and I feel confident to write the leaders' notes for that. So it's kind of given me confidence to step up in a way in my role here as well.
Having a trained worker, trained minister, working with a group of people week by week, one-to-one and in small groups, the level of training, the confidence, the clarity, the faithfulness that leader is able to provide then brings everyone else up with it. They know that she's trained, they can see from her teaching that she knows what she's talking about, she's confident with it, and that helps them then to hear that teaching and to grow themselves. And then Kate is now training other people to lead.
Somewhere like St Anne's, we've got a lot of people who need quite a lot of help to be discipled, and fewer people who are equipped to do that, discipling. So for me to be able, to train other people up to share it in the ministry, is really important. And I feel like the leaders training course has really helped me do that, but also got me excited again about having that kind of vision.
Yeah, so by God's grace, we've been steadily growing in number as a church, but as we grow in number, we want to grow in maturity. We need to grow new leaders as we grow. And a church is an organism, isn't it? It needs to be able to learn to feed itself, to self-propagate. And so seeing the whole body growing in maturity, led by maturing leaders, is an absolute joy, and we're hoping that our next ministry lead for women in schools will come from within our own fellowship, or that we'll be able to see people trained here who can go and serve other churches in turn.